Hi everybody. Okay, as I told you before, I suffer from chronic kidney disease. My kidney function right now is about 5%. I have one kidney. The kidney I have is on my right side. On my left side, it ain't there. So there's a few things which I need to go through because of this. Now, I told you before, my brother gave me a kidney, my first transplant, which that kidney clotted. And apparently it started to turn purple. When they brought it out again, took it out of me again, it turned purple and it started to, just basically die. So that was that for that kidney. And you know, like I said, now my brother's with one kidney, which saddens me. It's like I feel like, you know, I feel like I feel like I've taken something away from him. And I know at the time my brother felt like he had let me down, which upset me even more. Like my brother has given me so much throughout my life and he could never let me down. So, it wasn't his fault. You can't blame him. But I think the hardest part is the fact that this went wrong, and since then I'm supposed to be going having dialysis because me having one kidney and my kidney function being so low, all the toxins in my body aren't getting cleared out. So eventually, the plan was for me to do dialysis, which is where they clean out all the toxins from you several different ways. Now, the first one of the options I had was to go have a fistula, which is where they connect a couple of veins and make a one big vein so they can put a needle in or whatever, and the blood can go in and come out freely, and they clean out the blood through the dialysis. Now, I've had 3 fistulas so far, and they all clotted. So I had a kidney that clotted and 3 fistulas that clotted. And that's the scary part for me. At some point, I'm going to have to go for another transplant with the fact that I've had 4 procedures that have all clotted, and I I don't know if this next transplant is going to be successful. I really don't. I have my doubts, which is probably the scariest part of all of this. And to put my sister through the same thing that my brother went through scares me even more. There was a time where I wanted a live donor because apparently it's more successful, the chances of it working are much higher. But now I'm actually on the deceased list as well for a deceased kidney. I'd rather have a deceased kidney if it means not having to put my sister through what my brother went through. So, but I literally need to take what I'm given. In the way, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have my brother and my sisters who are willing to give me kidney. I know there's people out there in the similar situation than I am that don't have family that are willing to donate kidneys, or maybe they do have family but they're not willing to donate. So I'm lucky. I'm very lucky. So the next procedure now is for me to do dialysis, but now they have to do it through the stomach, where they put a tube into my belly. They're going to put me to sleep, put a tube through my belly. It's going to sit in my belly, constantly, a little tube sticking out of my belly, where I attached myself to this machine, which puts these big bags of fluid. Fluid goes into my belly, clears it out, and then everything comes out again. I do that overnight while I sleep. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep while that's happening. So that's the next step, to do the dialysis until they get my sister ready to either donate a kidney or a deceased kidney comes up. And I'm really not looking forward to it. Now, in a way, I am looking forward to it. In a way, I'm not. I'm not looking forward to having this thing in my belly and going through all this process. But the way I'm feeling now, I do know that I need to do something, because just the tiredness, the fatigue, you know, the taste of metal in my mouth and all sorts of things I'm going through, it's really wearing on me now. So I know something needs to be done. So yeah, next step is going to be dialysis, and then hopefully in the future a successful transplant. But you know, we just have to wait and see. And the reason why I'm making this video, as I said before, you know, just to reach out to people, and you know, if you want to, please make comments, discuss this. We could discuss all this in the comments. I felt like I never had anybody to kind of talk to about this. So please feel free to make comments and ask questions. Any questions I will respond, I will answer them, and hopefully you won't feel as alone as I felt sometimes. You know, my partner, she's been amazing. My kids have been amazing. My friends and family have been amazing. But I had one opportunity to talk to somebody who had been through this, but that was so short. And I never had a chance to speak to somebody who's continuously going through the process and ask questions. So this is why I'm making this video. So please feel free to ask any questions about this if you're going through something similar, and you know, hopefully we can get through this together. I'll see you next time.